Hey, welcome to another episode of What's Up With Your Business, where we talk about business to business ideas and what you could do to improve your business in a way that makes you a lot more money, right? So that's kind of what we're talking about today. And on this talk, we're gonna go and cover what to do with your business at the end of the year. Right now it's coming towards the closing months of the year and everybody's in the holiday spirit. Normally what I like to do with my business, and most people say it slows down for someone at the end of the year. For me, it's just the beginning. I'm getting ready and preparing for next year so I can make this business even better and more successful the following year, right? So if you're the type of person that says, hey, my business slows down in a certain period of time, well, that's a problem that needs a solution. And for any business, it shouldn't be a reason for it to slow down, right? You should always be doing something. And if, for instance, I know from previous years that my lowest sales are in January and March, then I'm going to do something so that in January or March I don't have slowdown in sales, okay? So that's what you want to do. You want to get together with your bookkeeper, your account, or maybe go through your own bank statements and figure out which months you make the most money and which months you make the less money. So this way you know exactly how it went in your business. Now there's several reasons sometimes a business slowed down. Business might slow down because you had a family illness, or maybe you got in an accident or some kind of emergency happened that your business slowed down, and this is the reason why this happened. Another reason might be that weren't prepared. Sometimes, especially in my business, with the problems that I had, was that there was a lot of it. There was too much, and when there's too much, sometimes you make some mistakes, sometimes can't handle it. Other times people get angry because there's too much time being taken for you to do your job. So these things are problems that affect the sales of the business. Other times, maybe you say you're going to do something and weren't expecting that these things happen to you, where it takes more than what you thought. Like me, I'm always looking for ways to grow the business, and sometimes I take different services on that might take more time out of me just because the whole learning curve of it, and that actually slows down some of the sales that I might have for the year that I'm in. Again, how did it go? What challenge? And then second is what challenges came up, which is what we covered. You had all these challenges during the year. Did you take note of them? Do you remember what they are? And if you haven't done that yet, now is a perfect time for you to go and make a list. I'll make another video with some of the ways you can write down your list and figure out what happened to you economically, environmentally, and emotionally, right? That affected your business circumstances, right? Those are all things that you have to consider, and they're factors for you to figure out what and how to respond to them next year if they do happen, and for them not to happen, okay? So those are the challenges that came up. And how did you respond? Did you respond in a way that made sense, so you were able to grow from it? Or did you respond in a way that actually was detrimental to your business? And taking into account this is important because it'll help you grow in the future and be able to create more sales from it. So not necessarily this year might have been a loss, but always a loss is a perfect opportunity for you to take a lesson from it and learn how to do it better next year. And that brings me to topic number 4, what improvements can be made. So I personally will try to streamline the whole process. So if I take for example, if I do websites, right, I do website design, I do marketing design. So at the beginning of my technical career as a website developer, there was I would do a website and it would take me maybe a month to do so. Phone. So it would take me a month to do so, right? And it would make me little money because I obviously I would undercharge, and then the time for me to make it would be long period. So this would cost for me to make less on that, but it was learning, right? And then from that experience, I learned that's a couple of things that I do really well and other things that I'm not so well at, and where I could get some help in so I could make that process go faster. Before, if somebody asked me to make a website for them, it would take me maybe a month to do so, possibly maybe 2 months, depending on what it was. Now, it's streamlined to a point where it'll take me maybe 2 days, 3 days to do something like that, with several of us on board on the team to try to get that done. And other issues that came up is, for instance, the time it takes for us to receive payment, or for instance also the time. Right now I'm working with trying to get the administration information out to clients as faster than normally what it takes, because since our team is it has so many people in it and it has so many parts, that getting the information out to the client sometimes it takes a little putting together for us to do that. And I'm looking to cut back on that, and that will streamline my business even more. Also this year, what I did from the last year is that I put in place a CRM. CRM obviously costs me money. I'm paying $150 for a CRM, and that's $1,000. So when I first bought it, I kind of considered how much time that would save me. So it all comes down to the quality of your work and the time it will take for you to process that service or whatever sale that you have or product, right? So you want to speed up everything. So the faster you're able to do what you do, the quicker you're going to receive income from it, right? So that's why restaurants are so effective, and that's why McDonald's is so praised, because you order your food and 2 minutes later it's already done. But all that wasn't done in McDonald's. They have plants that make the patties, that make the buns, that make all these. So it might take a minute, but for them to make that burger, it might take them, with the manufacturer, it might take them 5 minutes. But if you have to bake the bread and do the meat and all that, it might take you 20 minutes to make the burger from scratch. So those are other things that you have to consider. So if it takes me 20 minutes to make a burger from scratch, and that I can only sell it for $10, right? It doesn't make a lot of sense, because then I have all these expenses that I have to do. That's why being in a restaurant, it's so hard. And if I have a fast food like McDonald's, where from start to finish a burger might take me maybe 3 minutes with all the components put into place, and I have the shipping and all that. But at the retail space, it only takes me 2 minutes to deliver the burger. And there's also customer service, and there's maintenance, and all these things that go into the price of the burger. So I have to take that into consideration. Same with me. When I was trying to manage clients, when I was trying to make calls, when I was trying to find a phone number, find an address, all these things took place because I didn't have a centralized system for me to find it quickly and easily. And now business has been a little slow for me, because I've been trying to learn how to use it. But once it's put into use, and I'm starting to see some of the benefits from it, for having centralized information all in one place, it makes a lot more sense for me that those $1,000 might end up making me $5,000 in the long run. But I have spent a lot in finding and studying how to use it in an effective way. And so that's one improvement that I made. Another improvement was a call center. I didn't have a call center. I had everything going into my phone, right? And obviously my phone I can't let other people use it, or it's hard to use it. And then text messages and phone calls that go in there, they're hard for me to log. So I started paying $150 for the CRM, and now I'm paying another $100 plus. I think at the end it's going to cost me like $150. So I'm I'm trying to budget for that, right? I'm trying to budget for that. So I'm gonna spend $300 a month just on these things, and I need to be able to make my sales grow because of it, and I need to be able to streamline the process and make everything go faster. And I think this is really going to help. It keeps my all my call logs in one place. It automates responses to people. It sends emails. It does the marketing for me. It does everything's all put in one place. And it has taken a lot of time for me to put it in place. But once it is, possibly next year, I can see the results from it. Right, so those are the improvements that I made, because I've saw that some of this could be sped up a little bit faster. So everybody could be different. Your business might be in a different stage. That there's different things that you might need to do that will effectively run a profit. Possibly not at the time of inception, but the following years after that. Right, so always consider what investments you're going to make to improve the quality of your work, the service, time, and what return you're gonna have from that, right? So I will be making more detailed video on this part here, so you get more information on how I put that together. If you guys are interested, let me know, so I can hurry up a little bit more. Please also, if you have any questions, if you're running a business and you want to find ways to grow it, my phone number is up here. Just give me a call, or you can also send me a message, or add a comment, and I'll be able to respond to those and go from there. If there's anything you want to hear about or know how I handle it, then make sure to write that or let me know, and I will do that. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I can keep making some more videos for you guys. Thank you for everything, and till next time.